really told the story emotionally of me, you know what I mean, and why I wanted to be a part of the Yungblud community. So I ain't, you know what I mean, Yungblud is this community, it's not just me, and I think the fundamental basis of why I needed Yungblud, I needed that idea, is rooted in those songs. That's why I called it that. Features and collaborations kind of, I see my albums as like my art projects. Like they're stories. And they're my stories until they become everybody else's. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, I think everyone always pressures me to be like, yo, let's put some features on this record because it'll get more eyes on it. And it's kind of just like, my collaborations, I work with those artists, and that's fun. That's two worlds colliding. But on my albums up to this point, I've just kind of like told the stories. I think when a collaboration comes about, if it's made with them, I'll put it out. But the albums were made by me, so I think that's kind of why. Everything becomes purer. Because it's about me and it's about them. It's about us and no one can fucking take it away from us. So funny, like, you get reviewed on your shows. And for the first time, I don't give a shit what anyone has to say. Because I connect to this energy that is bigger than anything I've ever felt before. And it's just fucking real. I think, like, you kind of, as an artist, sometimes you cycle in your head about getting to a point where you always dreamed of. And then you get there, and it becomes more real and more pure and more intimate than anything before. I think my biggest thing, I just wanted to reach more people. I wanted to reach more people. I wanted to reach more people. Now when I look out on 15,000 people who are in a room because they're just like me, because they're afraid, because they don't understand, but they're full of courage, because they're willing to stand up and say, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I need help. I need to find someone. I need answers. And I think kind of we feel, and I feel, more unapologetic, more empowered, and more like less inclined to give a shit about what people have to say about me than ever, and speaking to them at the barrier after the gig, that's what they feel like too, because how can you take away what we just had? You only get to do your first arena tour once, and I'm going to remember this for the rest of my life, because it's kind of like, up to this point, you second guess everything you do as an artist. Will people like it? Will people love it? And then when you get into that room and there's noise, the only way I can explain it is it's like inner peace. It's like this fire and screams and chaos and sweat and spit and beer and white noise, and your ears are ringing, but you just go, fuck. It's like everything just kind of comes together. It's fucking mental. I've had a mad couple of weeks. It's been crazy, and like I took a couple months off after the album, and I've already finished the next one, and I'm excited, and we're still making it on the road. It's cool. It's like there's just this alignment that's just happened after that last album that's just like everything like is so pure and makes so much sense. I'm so excited for you to hear it. It's like, it's heavier. It's a bit more creative, like the sounds we've been experimenting with aren't just like orthodox. Like, I don't know, I just think like I learn so much every time I put an album out, and every time I walk on stage, and every time I talk to someone in my community, when I look at the barrier, like, bruv, it's so fucking mental to belong somewhere. After like 18 years or 19, 20 years of never feeling like you did. I don't know, I just feel like it's making sense. more than ever. And it's relaxed, and it's beautiful, and it's blowing the fuck up. I just think I owe it to them as well. I'm like so grateful. It's just like, what? It's fucking crazy. I'm like, I just get up every day and want to make more. I want to go to work. I want to make more. I want to see more people. I want to hug more people. I want to write more songs. I want to play more gigs. You know what I mean? Like, even after last year, we were so fucking tired. We played 160 shows last year. Took 2 months off, and now it's like, I just want to meet more people. I want to find more people. I want to see you. I want to touch you. I want to hold you. I want to sing to you. I just don't know. It's like, whoa. Yeah, it's like more ferocious than ever. Somewhere in America, it might have been Detroit or something like that, and it was like, we were touring America in a van, and it was a long tour. And touring America in a van's crazy because you play a show, and then you have an 8-hour drive either in the night or you got to go to a hotel and then do it. So you're like on 4 hours sleep minimum. I don't really sleep. I can't sleep in vehicles, right? And I remember we were going for that much. We had like no budget, no money. I remember literally like buying guitar strings from what we would make on the merch stand in America. You know what I mean? It was literally like that shit. So, and I hit the guitar really hard. And Ben had just come on, and he was like, "You got to stop breaking strings. We can't fucking you're gonna have to play with 5 strings tonight." I remember I was in Detroit and we were so fucked up, like not like drunk or on drugs or anything. I was like fucking knackered. It was like, and we were playing like 4 gigs in a row, which like people might be like, oh yeah, 4 gigs in a row, but 4 gigs in a row and 3 hours sleep and 12-hour drives in between is fucking mental. In freezing cold thing. And I remember we all had tonsillitis, and it was like everyone was like ill. And I remember like, I think Tom's got it on VHS. I fucking nearly passed out on the song. My eyes were rolling in the encore. No, the song before the encore, my eyes were rolling, and walked off stage, and I think he's got it on VHS. He's like, I'm like this, and then just snap out of it, and bang, start back on stage. Fucking weird when you watch it on VHS. I'm like, what the fuck? And that was probably one of the gnarliest gigs, yeah, ever. That was wild. But I love it. I love that shit. I wouldn't change it for the world. That was fucking what it's about. The show was that small. We literally stepped on stage. It was not like a down a hallway. It was like a fucking step on stage and you're on. And I was literally like this. And I just like zing, did a shot, ran on and finished the encore. And then probably like had another 12-hour drive to fucking Philly or something the next day. Crazy. So fun.